Good afternoon. My name is John Hart, and I'll be going over the concept of statistical significance here. And a couple questions here. Is a study result statistically significant because it is a famous study, or because it was done at a highly respected institution, or because it was published in a world-renowned science journal? The answers to these questions are no. None of these things determine whether a study result was statistically significant. So let's get down to the numbers. How about the difference between these two numbers? Is the difference statistically significant? Again, the answer is not necessarily. We don't have enough information. There's one piece of information that's lacking. Here we have even more numbers. Do these two columns of data have a difference that is statistically significant? So down here, the mean or average, 6.86 for this column, 7.71, so they're similar. So maybe not statistically significant. How about between these two numbers? Almost double, approximately double between these two averages. More likely to be statistically significant, but can we say that they are statistically significant? Still missing a vital piece of information. So for slide 1, a t-test indicates this p-value. So what we're missing in all these other questions is the p-value. We need to know the p-value before we can comment on whether a study result is statistically significant. And our p-value for the first Excel slide is here, 0.6533. That is a large p-value. 0.05 is the usual cutoff or level of significance, and this is greater than 0.05. So values 0.05 or greater are said to be not statistically significant. So the other slide, number 2, where it was about double the average between the first and second column, this one has this p-value for the t-test. Is this statistically significant? It's smaller, but it's still not statistically significant. It's greater than 0.05. So the bottom line, you have to have a p-value before you can comment on whether a study result is statistically significant. And if you're asked if it is statistically significant and the paper does not report a p-value, then your reply should be something like, there was no p-value reported, therefore I am unable to say whether the study result was statistically significant or not. So the p-value tells you the probability that the study result happened by chance alone. A low p-value, such as 0.04 when 0.05 is the cutoff, indicates the study result probably did not happen by chance, and there's something else going on responsible for the difference between two variables. And as I mentioned, the usual level of significance is 0.05, and also again, any p-value less than 0.05 is considered statistically significant. And that concludes this short presentation. Thank you for your attention.